The words echo through the ages, raw and honest. How long, O Lord? This desperate plea found throughout the Bible transcends time and culture. It is the cry of the human heart wrestling with pain, grappling with the seeming absence of God in the face of suffering. From the ancient Israelites enslaved in Egypt to a mother mourning the loss of her child, this question binds us together in our shared experience of a broken world. We long for answers, for relief from the weight of suffering. We seek solace in the face of injustice, a reason for the tears that stain our faces. The psalmist's cry resonates deep within us, a reminder that we're not alone in our questioning. The Bible doesn't shy away from these difficult questions. Instead, it invites us to lean into the struggle, to bring our doubts and fears before God. It reassures us that even in our darkest moments, we are not abandoned. The God who hears our cries is the same God who promises to answer in His time and in His way. This cry, "How long, O Lord?" is not a sign of weak faith, but a testament to the depth of our longing for a world free from pain. It is an acknowledgement of the reality of evil and a desperate plea for God to intervene. As we journey through the complexities of suffering, let us hold on to this cry, trusting that our God sees, hears, and cares. He will not leave us to wrestle alone. The Bible is filled with stories of individuals who dared to question God in their suffering. Job, stripped of his wealth, his family, and his health, cries out from the ashes, "Why have you made me your target?" His words are not a denial of God, but a raw expression of his pain, a plea for understanding. The prophet Jeremiah, witnessing the destruction of his beloved Jerusalem, laments, "Why is my pain unending and my wound grievous and incurable?" His words are heavy with grief, reflecting the collective suffering of a nation in exile. Even Jesus, the Son of God, cried out on the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me?" In that moment of utter desolation, Jesus identified with our human experience of suffering, giving voice to the depths of our pain. These biblical figures teach us that lament is not incompatible with faith. It is, in fact, a deeply spiritual act, an honest conversation with God in the midst of our pain. Their words give us permission to grieve, to question, and to cry out to God from the depths of our despair. Suffering can leave us feeling isolated and alone. Yet, the Bible reminds us that we are part of a long line of faithful men and women who have wrestled with similar questions. Their stories offer comfort and solidarity, reminding us that God is big enough to handle our anger, our doubt, and our pain. Evil is an undeniable reality in our world. From natural disasters that leave a trail of devastation to the horrors of war and violence, we are constantly confronted with the brokenness of creation. The innocent suffer, injustice prevails, and the weight of sin casts a long shadow over humanity. The Bible doesn't sugarcoat this reality. It acknowledges the presence of evil and its devastating consequences. The book of Genesis describes the fall of humanity, how sin entered the world and how its poison has seeped into every aspect of our existence. Yet, even amidst this bleak landscape, the Bible offers a glimmer of hope. The book of Revelation paints a picture of a future where God's kingdom is fully realized, where He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. This promise doesn't erase the pain of the present, but it offers a beacon of light, a reminder that our current suffering is not the end of the story. God is working to redeem and restore His creation, to bring about a new heaven and a new earth, where evil will be vanquished and righteousness will reign. This hope is not a passive wish, but an active anticipation of God's future intervention. It is a call to persevere, knowing that our present suffering is temporary and a glorious future awaits those who place their trust in God.